What's up, Nail Geeks? I am back with Pahlish's Icelandic collection. This is a 5-piece set in varying finishes, which is releasing next weekend. So let's dive right into the swatches. First up is Golfos. This is a mossy olive green with holographic flakes. The formula for this is so satisfying. For opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats on it. It's got a very rich, very buttery, smooth type of formula to it. Easy peasy build up to full coverage. This is such a flattering green. I think it will be flattering on just about any skin tone. It is just popping so stinking well. It's just one of those olive sort of greens that I don't know. It's very, very stunning. I'm typically picky on olives myself, as some of them are a little more on the pruggly side than what I would personally prefer, but this is very, very pretty. Now this does have that nice holographic flaky action happening when you're in direct sunlight or very bright lights. So in indoor lighting, you'll get this nice rich silvery speckled effect like what you see on the video. And next is Golden Circle. This is a soft minty cream with a strong copper glow. So this is very creamy on application. It does have just a bit of a squish factor to it. So on your brush strokes, I'm going to suggest going in very thin on your coats as it builds up very quickly to opacity. Very smooth, satisfying formula here too. And on my second coat, you can see it just popped very well. This has a very strong plumping action with it, so it gives you that nice thicker appearance as you go up on your coats. I personally feel that 2 coats is perfect for this. If you choose to go in very thin on your layers, then maybe a 3rd coat, but I just thought that second coat evened out very, very well. Now this dries down semi-flat, so I think any glossy top coat will be perfectly fine with it, which is what you're seeing on my full hand shots. And next is Silfra. This is a pale silvery lilac with holographic flakes and green to blue shifting pigment. This is probably my top pick in the collection. I love when Pahlish releases shades like this. They're very complex, but they're just ultra holographic, and the shimmer is so stinking strong. This has another very rich, smooth formula to it, very satisfying on the brush strokes here too, and for opacity, I think 2 coats is going to be perfect with it. Now this is similar to Golfos in that holographic effect where it's the flakies that are giving you the rainbow look. In direct sunlight, I think that's where you'll see that rainbow effect the most, and in indoor lighting, you'll see this lovely, almost prismatic sort of strong flaky action. But the shimmer is not shy here either. Very strong aqua green sort of shade. And next is Katla. This is a dark soot gray multi-chrome that shifts from steel gray to ruby red. This is so interesting. I wore it for a couple of days after I swatched it because I wanted to really be able to describe what I'm seeing in person, and I wanted to see it in various lighting because this is very, very unique. Now, when you look at it head on, especially in indoor lighting, it looks like a traditional dusky sort of gray. I definitely agree with the official description. It's this soot sort of gray. But when you shift your nails over at angles, that red pops out. It's so interesting. So it looks like the multi-chrome effect is subtle, but in person, you can definitely see it when your nails are at angles, especially if you're in shaded lighting. Very, very fun. So mostly you'll see, at least what I saw, was a very strong red sort of shift when I tilted my nails up a little bit. And at the most extreme angles, I saw this lovely golden effect too. So really interesting. I love it. I think it's pretty much a very unique spin on the pigment that everyone's going pretty bananas for right now with the red to black or black to red. As it looks subtle, but in person, you can definitely tell there's a red shift to it. And next is Geysir. This is a soft pale gray with holographic flakes and iridescent pastel micro flakes. So I apologize if I said any of these names wrong. Please, by all means, let me know in the comment section if I said them wrong. I do apologize about that, but you guys are so sweet in letting me know phonetic pronunciations when needed. So this one has a very curly formula to it, quite a bit of a squish factor. If you go in very thin, I could see you might need a third coat, but I went in pretty normal, and you can see on the second coat it has excellent buildup and it plumped out very nicely, very self-leveling type of formula. This is soft with quite a bit of these little pastel microflakes that gives just the more of a subtle sort of holographic effect, but it's very dense and it definitely takes on this more iridescent soft finish. Now the Icelandic collection will release January 31st at 7 p.m. Central Time. They will be on pre-order until February 2nd. And then after that, regular restocks will occur, so they're not excessively limited. Pahlish usually keeps their collections around for a couple weeks at least. I will link you guys below to Pahlish's shop if you want to get in there. The preview may be up today as I am voicing this video over right now. And I'll also link you below to the Facebook group for additional swatches. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.